Today, we have the Little Red Campfire from Camco. We're going to convert one of these to hook up to your camper, RV, or travel trailer so it'll use the low-pressure gas quick connect fittings. Typically, the Little Red Campfire works with a 20-pound propane tank, or with an adapter like this, you can use a 1-pound propane tank. For all the parts that we use in today's video, we're going to leave affiliate links in the description below. In today's video, we're going to show you how to convert the Little Red Campfire from the 20-pound Acme nut and the regulator to the quick connect fitting so you can hook it up to your camper. After it gets dark out, we're going to hook both of these up and do a side-by-side comparison. You may have noticed that one of our Little Red Campfires has lava rocks versus the fiberglass log that comes with it. Ours was unfortunately damaged, and we found these lava rocks on Amazon, so we're going to give these a try instead. To begin our install with the Little Red Campfire conversion, the first thing we need to do is take off the hose and regulator. And to do that, we're going to use a 3/4 inch box wrench. And all you have to do is break that fitting loose. And none of these are on there very tight, because they're all flare fittings. Now that that's off, we're going to take our crescent wrench and break our elbow loose. This is NPT on this end. And you're going to need a pair of channel locks so you can get the brass fitting off of here. The brass fitting on here for the barrel fitting has an air inlet, and the elbow, the end that goes into that air inlet, has a pipe plug. And to remove it, you're going to take a 3/16 Allen wrench and unthread it. And that has a small hole in there for a gas restriction, but the restriction for this is set up for a 20-pound propane tank. Now that we've got our pipe plug out of there, you can either drill this one out to a larger size, and we're going to be using a 3/32 drill bit, or if you plan on converting it back at some point in the future, you can use an M10 pipe plug as well. Now these ones are NPT threaded instead of the straight cut, but for our application, it's not going to matter. We did pick up these pipe plugs off of Amazon. We'll leave a link in the description below so you can pick up the set as well. Now this is where a vise would come in handy, but if you're at the campsite and you're making these modifications, a pair of pliers to hold this will work just as well. And we've got our bigger hole in the pipe plug. And as you can see, it is quite a bit bigger. But that's also to account for the low pressure system off of your camper versus the high pressure system off of a 20-pound tank. So you want to make sure that there's no burrs or any metal shavings in your brass plug. And to reinstall it, we're going to do the same thing to put it back in there, except this one uses a number 5 Allen key. Since this isn't a straight cut pipe plug, it's not going to thread down quite as far, but that isn't going to matter for this. So we're going to get it in there nice and snug. And just like that, the new one's in. So now that we have that in there, we're going to take that and screw it right back into the brass barrel. We're going to give it just a little bump to tighten it down, because these are NPT fittings. It doesn't take a whole lot. Now that's in there, and it's ready to go back into the Little Red Campfire. And this is NPT threading on here as well. And now that that's on there, we have our quick connect plug. It has a flare fitting on there. So now we just attach that. That's where our hose and our regulator used to connect, but now we're going to have a quick connect fitting, just like we do on our grill, so we can hook it right up to the camper. The Little Red Campfire comes with this regulator, and it is adjustable on here, and that's how you control the size of your flame. Now we don't have that going to the quick connect, but the quick connects do have a gas valve. And you're going to use this just like you would the regulator to adjust how big or small you want your flame on the Little Red Campfire. Now that that's hooked up, all you have to do is give it some gas and light it, and you can adjust your flame. As soon as it gets a little bit darker out, we're going to go ahead and hook this up to the campfire and light it for you so you can see how the flame is in the dark.
All right, it is dark enough for us to try out both of the little red campfires. This one over here we have going with the 1 pound propane tank. On this side we have the lava rocks, and we're hooked to the camper with the quick connect. I don't see much of a difference. Maybe you guys can tell me if you see a difference. But 1 pound propane tank over here, and then we've got the camper quick connect on this side. Which one do you guys think is better? I actually don't see much of a difference. I kind of like the lava rock feel, but the original Little Red Campfire log, it looks great too.